I've got dirt. I've got dirt. The things you get excited about when you're not a kid anymore. Hello, my name is Julie and this is Frugal Family Gardens. Welcome, welcome. I have dirt. So yes, we are going to put some dirt here into these beds, and I've also got mulch that's going to go on top of it. And I'm going to use some plants from our back patio that were already in pots. I'm going to use them to fill this in. So come along, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, that was the bags of dirt that I picked up today. I'm going to have to get, probably 5 more. Maybe I can get away with 4. I don't know. I'm going to go and figure out which plants I want to put in here. And I love how this kind of slopes. I'm not going to change the fact that it slopes. Like I'm not going to try filling this front end up higher. I do want a nice slope up to the next level. I think that'll be a lot of fun. But it definitely does need more dirt. So, all right. We're gonna go out in the middle of this oncoming windstorm and pick out some plants from my disaster of a back patio. Oh, and at least bring them out here and start kind of playing with it, figuring out what we want to do. I am out in the little backyard, the patio, the enclosed part of our backyard. There's Crazy Reagan. He's out here on the dumpster salvaged bouncy house. We need to clean it. It's a mess.
Yeah.
It got really dirty in storage, huh? I don't know how you clean these, though.
What, rag?
Well, probably in some soap. Anyway, so the disaster that is my, whoa, what did I call it? Splash Mountain Laughing Place Garden.
Yeah.
It's a bit of, I mean, it's actually not as bad as it could be, to be honest, but a lot of this is going elsewhere. A whole bunch of it I am going to take and move out into the front yard. Oh, look, we've got lettuce left over from the seeds from last year. And something in there, I don't know what it is. And there's some more of that horrible stuff that I've been trying to eradicate elsewhere. And these I know are Shastas because I remember planting them. And then more of those guys. But these are what I am specifically coming and looking for, and they are snapdragons, and this one is just barely coming back and doing its thing, so I might not be able to do these as soon as I had hoped. These are also snapdragons, and I don't even see any new foliage on those, but a whole bunch of these ones, so we will be using those. And I will go ahead and pull some of these Shasta daisies as well and move some of this stuff out to the front garden, specifically in that new bed that I'm doing. Okay, frugal gardening friends, that's where we've gotten. I will for sure, of course, be adding more to it, doing other things, but I did put a few of the plants from out in the back and 1 or 2 that I had separated from out front, put in the mulch. I'm going to figure out some kind of climber, some just gentle little vine to go on this kind of Blair Witch-esque creepy wooden trellis that I made a couple years ago. I'm pretty happy with where it's at. It's not done. One thing I am still going to do is here where you see all these crevices, I'm actually going to stick more dirt in there, stuff some more potting soil in there, and have little alpine type plants or things like alyssum or phlox, and have those kind of just spilling out in and out between the rocks. So stay tuned for that. That will happen. But I feel pretty good about where we got. And this is just, one more thing that I can almost, well, kind of cross off the list. It's not done. It's definitely more done than it was. And I call that success. Things are coming together. And seriously, from where we were just a couple weeks ago, the muscles I have built, good Lord. And yeah, we've made progress. Things are definitely looking better. I'm excited to get all the grass killed here and get this all ripped up and put in a terrace. That'll be lovely. And of course, we do still have all of this. What I'm thinking I'm probably going to do over here in the corner is I do have I think it's a snowball bush, or no, it's like a fireworks, or I don't know. Anyway, I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, it's in the back and it's just not thriving where it's at. So I think once I get this area prepped, I'm going to put that big bush there. I'll let you know. Stay tuned. But it's important. It's so important to step back for a minute here and there and appreciate the progress we've made and the work that we've done and just enjoy it a little bit. You understand. Just stand back and say, hey, good job. I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a rest. All right, one of you told me with the rose cutting to put it in a potato in the ground and put a glass over it. That is what I have done, and I water it, and I don't know. It looks fuzzy. So I think it might be getting mold, which is definitely not a good thing. Last time I took the glass off and put it back on, dirt got everywhere. Do I need to cut that mold off? Does it matter that there's dirt on the leaves? Is that messing it all up? Is this a lost cause? Because the leaf is still green. 2 leaves are still green, and the stem is still green. I don't know. I trimmed off the dead leaves and what looked like mold, and it actually looks a lot better just having done that. But still, tell me, guys, what else do I need to do? I really want this one to work out. So some days, mornings, like today, when I am feeling particularly sore and in quite a bit of physical discomfort from my labors, I think how awesome it would be if I had a gardening team. If I had a whole crew that I could just say, okay, here's your assignment, go and bust this out for me, you this, you that, and have it all just done. And me able to comfortably get into bed at night and not fall into bed a crunchy, crumbling mess. But also, I then wonder, would I love the gardening experience and my yard as much as I do if I were having other people do all of that for me? Now, obviously, there are some exceptions. My kids did clear out all the leaves and the branches and everything from me working on clearing out that side of the fence where the Russian sage and whatnot were, which I'm still not done with, but had to take a break from because these muscles up here, good God. What I really need, guys, not a gardening team. I need a massage therapist. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I think that's an investment I need to make throughout this spring and summer, is just start going to the massage therapist and really working on these muscles and my back. I've started doing more like ab work, like core exercises, crunches and leg lifts and stuff like that to build the muscles in my abs to support my back as I do these gardening endeavors. But I think going and getting a massage would absolutely help. And it wouldn't just be a luxury, which absolutely is a luxury. I get that. But almost a necessity if I'm going to keep gardening at the pace that I'm gardening, which I need to if I'm going to accomplish my goals this year in the timeline that I'm trying to accomplish them. But I did have the kids go and gather up and dispose of all that waste for me, which was incredibly helpful. And I'm taking a little break from clearing the stuff out because I got to let those, you know, specific muscles relax a little bit. Not moving any rocks or anything for a while. I'll move you guys over here. Or right here. Right here. Right up close and personal. Hi. So today, the plan is to work a little bit out in the Wonderland to pull up a couple of plants that I'm going to move out front and a couple of the box hedge bushes that I'm going to turn into kind of standalone focal points and pretties, probably shaped topiaries of some sort. Got like weird shadows. Where shall I put you? Right here. Anyway, gonna move some of that out front. So it's gonna be a bit of digging. I'm also going to start working on the milkweed that is out in the Wonderland. I don't know how far I'll get with that. I'm gonna do what I can, but I'm gonna get started on it, at least. Doesn't a massage just sound wonderful? As I was vacuuming and had to move this plant, I noticed something fabulous. Look. Not at that, that's a really dirty shell. Sorry. Look at this. It's one of the transplants from the shade garden, well, the former shade garden. I had been pulling everything up, you know, and putting it in pots and just hoping that some of the things would make it until I could move them out to the new shade garden, which I'm still working on preparing. Anyway, look. Little happy things like that. Oh. My body forced me to rest yesterday. Got a couple of house chores done, a little bit here and there. I did water all the indoor plants and tend to them and spritzed the ones that needed spritzing. But I absolutely had to rest. It's a weird feeling. Like I've been feeling so good and so energized and muscly with my gardening, but I just hit a brick wall yesterday and my body said, no, girl, we're taking a break. And I did. And it was wonderful. And now I'm going to have me some more coffee. I've gotten the kids off to school, gotten a couple things started here at the house. And I'm ready to get out there and seize this day, take advantage of this fabulous, gorgeous weather that we have going on right now. And then also, there's several things that really honestly have to get done now. Hear me, body. Listen, body. Because tomorrow I am getting my second dose of the COVID vaccine, and where the first dose went really wacky for me. You guys know I'm allergic to everything. And I've heard that the second dose is dicey for some. I'm like, some? That'll be me. I've got stuff I've got to get done today. And gardening is included in that. I don't think I'll be able to get everything done that I wanted to, but I can at least get started and show you what all is on the list. I've promised myself that if it does go kind of meh with the shot tomorrow, that I'm going to take it easy. And I'm just going to let my body go through it and do what it needs to do and not push it. But I do want to at least make some plans, you and I together, of the stuff that I'll do as soon as we get through that and are feeling better. So let's finish getting ready for the day. Let's drink a lot of coffee and let's get some stuff done. So you guys know I'm the Frugal Mama, and I am really big on upcycling, recycling. I mean, hello, that mug and that little fake bush thing are, of course, from the dumpsters, as is the basket up there. I like to reuse stuff, find other purposes for it, but I'm also a gardener. And like I've said many times, and will again say many times, it's so great when I can bring together two passions into one successful venture. And that's what I'm attempting to do here. But also, as I have mentioned many times, I'm all about trial and error, self-educated, through one catastrophe after another, followed by every now and then a great little success, gardener. So I've got these. Some of you, if you watch the Frugal Family, our main channel where we dumpster dive, you'll recognize these
as some of the many, many little mini go packs of Chips Ahoy that I have found in the pharmacy dumpsters. Well, obviously the cookies have been eaten, and now we have these plastic containers, which I could recycle, but I also could try to upcycle or repurpose these, and that's what we're gonna attempt. But I want your thoughts. What do you think? For these as like little seedling things, I know I'll have to put holes in them, but because they're just this kind of cheap plastic, that shouldn't be a problem, but they're also thick enough plastic that I think, yeah, they would work pretty good. And look at the size. They're like a perfect size. Do I need more little plant holders? No, I really do have plenty of the actual like black ones, black, green, or like light brown that are meant for plants, but I thought it would be fun with the kids. I'm not doing this right now because I do need to get some more seed starter, but I thought it'd be fun to do this with the kids, to have them start some of their own seeds. You guys know I like to bring them into some of these hobbies and passions of mine. We all kind of try to support each other and include each other in our hobbies and passions whenever possible. And especially Mariah, who actually really likes gardening. So definitely her. But also I want to instill some of this knowledge into my other kids, whether they choose to go with it and embrace it and have it be part of their lives. Well, we'll see. But at least I will have given them the information and the opportunity. So I want to do that with them, have them pick out their own seeds, maybe at the dollar store or at Walmart, whatever, and we'll get some seed starter and give these a try. But then that brings me to the other thing. So there's the lids, and they are like an opaque plastic. They're not like clear the way I would normally like to have for, like a little mini plastic greenhouse. Do you think these would still work? Like if I had it on there, is that too opaque, or would sunlight still get through that? Please tell me your thoughts. I'll probably like experiment a little bit and maybe have two of the exact same seed in the same place, same conditions, but have one with a lid and one without and see which one does better, because also we do like to experiment and learn and things like that, the kids and I. So I don't know, what do you think? Too opaque? No? Yes? Maybe? Tell me in the comments, but that is on the list, so these need to get washed out. I don't know how well cookie crumbs will work as a fertilizer. We're adding that to the list.